welcome to yet another wonderful session on your favorite YouTube channel, Bhanzu. Welcome to Bhanzu classes, and today is the day where we're going to start off officially with the school curriculum for grade 8. And today the first chapter is going to be rational numbers. So we are going to finish the entire of rational numbers in two lessons. Today is lesson number 1, L1. That's why it's mentioned in the topic, so that you don't get confused at all, right? So welcome. I hope all of you had a blast of a day. So I am here to make your day even more amazing. This is your educator Haripriya. I have done my masters in mathematics in Pondicherry Central University. I have taught over thousands of students in this 4 years of my teaching experience and guided so many of them to score 100 upon 100 in their maths exam. So guys, scoring 100 upon 100 in maths is not a difficult task at all. It's just that you have to be very careful and thoughtful and mindful of every step that you are doing, right? So don't worry, I am here to make sure that your grade 8th, 7th and 6th, in whatever grade you are, will be going super duper smooth, right? So before we move forward, yes, there's one thing you guys have to do for me, that is like this video, comment if you're not watching this live. So if you're not watching this live, you can comment below and tell me how did you like the video, what more videos do you want me to make, where are you finding it, where are you finding difficulties in maths, how can we help you, because we are a one-stop solution to all your math problems, I should say. Alright, so do not forget to subscribe to the channel right now and hit the bell icon, because whenever we are going live, you will be notified. Whatever videos we put forward, you will be notified. And do check out our page. We have so many amazing videos on maths on our page, so do not forget to check that out after the session. Alright, hi Shrajita, hi Chintu, hi, hello everybody, how are you guys? Guys, come on, I can see 6 people watching. Call in all your friends right now. Call in all your friends. Tell them that Haripriya ma'am has started off with the series of math quest for the school curriculum for grade 8, 6th and 7th. Alright? Chalo. So the first chapter of your NCERT is rational numbers. So let me tell you a truth here. So the truth is, the pehle NCERT mein there were so many topics involved, included in this chapter, but due to the new rationalized content, there are a few topics that have been eliminated, that have been deleted, right? So but then I want my students to learn those topics as well, so we would be making up a separate series for that. But now I'm going to concentrate on whatever is there in your syllabus for NCERT. Okay? So whatever is there in your revised syllabus for 2023 to 24 is what we are going to learn under Math Quest. Alright. Hi Amina. Welcome to the session, guys. So don't forget to like this video. Yeah? Alright. Chalo. Let's get started. What are you going to learn in this session? So in today's session, we will be doing a quick introduction about what is a rational number, something that you have already done in your grade 7. But we're going to quickly brush through that. Then we'll be talking about operations on rational numbers. Now if you're thinking, ma'am, kya hum log ye biology ka operation karenge ICU mein? Nahi. The operations that I am talking about in mathematics is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Alright, so we're going to see how rational numbers are going to act when we are going to add them, subtract them, divide them and multiply them. And then we will be talking about finding a rational number on the number line, spotting a rational number on the number line. In grade 7th, we have already learnt about how to spot a fraction, how to find a fraction on the number line. Hai na? So we are going to do and use the same logic for rational numbers, but I have a small easy peasy trick which definitely worked with all my students. So I'm going to tell you that today. Alright. So let us get started then. And alright, Chintu, alright. Alright, so let's get started with the introduction of rational numbers. Where did they originate from? Like, how did we start learning rational numbers? So when we were in grade 5th or grade 6th, when we were like just chutkus here, hai na? When we were in grade 5th and 6th, we started learning with the first set of numbers which are called as natural numbers. Have you ever wondered why are they called as natural numbers? Can somebody tell me in the chat box or in the comment section why are they called as natural numbers? Think, I'll tell you at the end. Okay? And then to the set of natural numbers, we added a zero. We added a new family member which is zero and called that family as whole numbers. And then we thought, okay, we are not happy with only positive numbers. We want negative numbers also. And then came into picture integers. And then we wondered what comes between 0 and 2? 1. Very good. But what comes between 0 and 1? And that's when we figured out fractions. And then we realized, fractions are on the positive side of the number line. Then what is on the negative side of the number line? Between 0 and -1. And that's when we came across with rational numbers, the bulb of all, right? So rational number is like this eldest member of the family, under which you have fractions, decimals, integers, whole numbers and natural numbers as well. Alright, so that's a quick intro about the family of numbers here. Now let us talk about the mathematical definition of rational number. When can you say that a number is a rational number? Three things should be satisfied, guys. What is the first thing? It should be in the form of P by Q. Then you must be thinking, ma'am, fractions are also in the form of P by Q. Then what is this difference between a rational number and a fraction? That's where the second point is going to come into picture, where P and Q belong to integers, can be integers. Matlab, your P and Q can be negative numbers also. But when it comes to fractions, when fractions came into picture, there was no negative numbers. The numerator and the denominator of the fractions were positive numbers. So in a rational number, the numerator and the denominators can be integers. And what is the third criteria? It's a universal math criteria. The denominator cannot be equal to 0. Why can't we divide a number with 0? That will be a separate session altogether. Okay? Demo is not working in my mobile. Why? Let me just check in my mobile. It's working in my mobile. I'm getting the page, guys. The demo is working. The demo link is definitely working. Chintu, try to copy it and paste it in the new tab. Amina, what is that you cannot understand? Can you please be a little more specific about it? Alright. So now we have just learned how a rational number is going to look like. Now, can you guys tell me, is -7 by 3 a rational number, yes or no? Can someone tell me, is -7 by 3, the number that I'm giving you here, is it a rational number? Can I say that it's a rational number? Ha, ya na? Yes or no? Come on, quickly. Can I say that it is a rational number, yes or no? Alright, the answer here is yes. Why? Because all the three conditions are satisfied. Very good. All the three conditions are satisfied. What is the first condition? It is in the form of P by Q. Yes, it has a numerator and a denominator. The second one, your P and Q have to be integers. Your P and Q are -7 and -3 and -7 and +3. Both of them are integers. And your Q should not be equal to 0. Yes, it's not equal to 0. It is equal to 3. So yes, I can say that -7 by 3 is a rational number. Alright. Now let's talk about rational numbers on the number line. Now guys, what do I mean by a number line? So it's a graduated straight line where the numbers are placed equidistant from each other. 0 being the middle point. To the right side of 0, you have all the positive numbers. To the left side of 0, you have all the negative numbers, right? Now, while marking the rational numbers on the number line, successive rational numbers are marked at equal intervals. It's not just about rational numbers. It can also be for integers, whole numbers, fractions. always the successive numbers are marked at equal intervals, at equidistance from each other. Matlab, what do I mean by that? The distance between 0 and 1 by 2 is the same as the distance between minus 2 by 2 and minus 3 by 2. Between any two rational numbers you take on the number line, the distance should be the same. They should be at equidistance to each other. Alright, so now let's see how to plot rational numbers. Now let's go back to where we have learned how to plot fractions. Now we have a fraction 3 by 7. है ना? Now is this 3 by 7 a proper or an improper fraction? Can someone tell me in the chat box, is 3 by 7 a proper fraction or an improper fraction? Come on, quick. If you're wondering what is proper and improper fraction, I'll tell you the definition. Do not worry. 3 by 7 is a proper fraction or an improper fraction. Alright, it is a proper fraction. Why is it a proper fraction? Because the numerator here is less than the denominator. So I can say that it is a proper fraction. When the numerator becomes greater than the denominator, then it is improper. We will take an example of that as well, don't worry. Now let's see how can we plot 3 by 7 on the number line. So whenever we have a proper fraction, this is a trick. Please remember, it's a trick. Whenever we plot a proper fraction, it will always lie between 0 and 1. All the proper fractions, you take whatever you want to. 1 by 2, 3 by 8, 11 by 23. Any proper fraction will always lie between 0 and 1. Now, we have to plot the fraction 3 by 7, the rational number. Let's call it a rational number now. Alright, now that we have learned what are rational numbers, let's say 3 by 7 is also a rational number. Your name is Harika. Okay, Harika. Hello, I'll remember your name now. Alright? Okay. So now, the denominator here will tell you into how many parts you will have to divide the number line between 0 and 1. Now we have to divide the number line between 0 and 1 in some parts. How many parts? How will I know that? Depending upon the denominator of the rational number. Now the denominator of the rational number is 7. है ना? So I'm going to divide it into 7 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 equal parts. Alright. Now, what is that I want? I want 3 by 7. So, I have to do something with the numerator also. So, the numerator will tell you the position of the point from 0. Matlab, the numerator here is 3. So, the third point from 0, this is the first point. So, this will be 1 by 7. This is the second point. This will become 2 by 7. This is the third point. This will become 3 by 7. And this is what we want. Alright. So the numerator will tell you the position of the point from 0. And the denominator will tell you into how many equal parts you will have to divide the number line between the two numbers. Now, since it is a proper fraction here, it will always lie between 0 and 1. So, tada! We got our point. We got our point on the number line. We got the rational number on the number line. 3 by 7. Now, you must be like, ma'am, what if I have a negative number? What do we do then? So, as you can see, you have minus 4 by 9. Alright. So, minus 4 by 9 lies between 0 and minus 1. Since it's a negative rational number, it will lie to the left side of 0. Alright. So, what is that? We have minus 4 by 9. So, into how many parts will you divide the number line? You will divide the number line into 9 parts. Why? Because the denominator here is 9. You're dividing by 9. So you have to divide it equally into 9 parts. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do we have 9 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we have 10. Let us just do this again. We need only 9 parts, guys. Alright. So it lies between 0 and minus 1. And we have to divide that into 9 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what is this? Let me just... It's not that difficult. It's just that I don't have a proper scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Ha! See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So we have divided the number line between 0 and minus 1 into 9 equal parts. Now if your doubt is, ma'am, how do you know that it is always lying between 0 and minus 1? Because take 4 by 9. It's still a proper rational number. Hai na? So that's why it will lie between 0 and 1. But it has a negative sign. It is a minus 4 by 9. Right? So that's why it lies between 0 and minus 1 on the left side of the number line. So the denominator will tell you into how many equal parts you have to divide the number line into. And now we have minus 4. So what is that minus 4? The 4 will tell you the position of the point from 0 towards the left side, because it is minus 4. Since it's a minus 4, it has a negative sign, we are moving towards the left side on the number line. So this is 1 by minus 1 by 9. This will be minus 2 by 9. This point will be minus 3 by 9. And finally, you're going to get this point, which is going to be minus 4 by 9. The fourth point from 0 towards the left is minus 4 by 9. And tada! We have got our point minus 4 by 9. We've just plotted the rational number minus 4 by 9 on the number line. Alright. Easy peasy. Do let me know in the chat box if you have any doubts, or if you're finding it easy, do let me know in the comment section. Alright. Now, if you have any doubts also, you can put it in the comment section. I will try to reply. I will definitely reply to each and every comment there. Alright. Chalo. Now let's plot minus 11 by 3. Now why did I take this? Why? Because the numerator here is greater than the denominator. So when you just look at 11 by 3, as you can see, it's an improper fraction. So first we need to figure out between which two integers is this lying, right? So we're going to start with 0. We're moving towards the left. Why? Because it's a negative number, right? So we will be taking minus 1, minus 2. Let me actually take minus 1 here. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and then we have minus 4, and then 0. Now my question to you guys is, minus 11 by 3 lies between which two negative integers? Can someone tell me in the chat box? Harika, can you tell me in the chat box? Minus 11 by 3 lies between which two integers? If you're getting confused, ma'am, how will I know? Then you just have to divide. You guys are in grade 8th, right? So we all know division here. 3 3s are 9. And then you have the remainder as 2. So you put a decimal, you bring down, and then you'll put a decimal here. So basically it is 3 point something. Hai na? 3.666, right? So you know that it is lying between minus 3 and minus 4. Alright? So it is lying between minus 3 and minus 4. So now you know that between which two integers is your, rational number line. Now we have the denominator as minus 11 by 3. So between minus 3 and minus 4, into how many parts will you divide the number line? Can someone tell me? Into how many parts will you divide the number line between minus 3 and minus 4? because we just got to know using division that your minus 11 by 3 lies between minus 3 and minus 4. So into how many parts? Exactly. We're going to divide that into 3 parts. See, 1, 2, 3. We have divided that into 3 parts. So you have to divide the number line between each of the two integers into 3 parts. Alright. Now what do we want? We want to spot minus 11 by 3. So minus 11. Not 11 parts. 3 parts. The denominator will tell you into how many equal pieces you have to do. Okay. Between the two integers. So now I have divided 0 to minus 1 also into 3 parts. Minus 1 to minus 2 also into 3 parts. And so on. Now minus 11. Matlab, the 11th point from 0 towards the left side will be minus 11 by 3. This is the first point. So this will become minus 1 by 3. This here will become minus 2 by 3. Now this blue point is actually minus 3 by 3, which is nothing but your minus 1. Hai na? Minus 3 by 3 is minus 1. Then you have minus 4 by 3, minus 5 by 3, minus 6 by 3, which is again equals to minus 2. Then you have, okay, 1 minute. Minus 6 by 3, minus 7 by 3, minus 8 by 3, minus 9 by 3, minus 10 by 3, and then you have your minus 11 by 3. That's where your minus 11 by 3 is spotted. Alright, if you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section. Now, let's move to the third topic where we are going to talk about the operations on rational numbers. And the first one we're going to do is our friend addition. So now when you are adding two rational numbers, please keep in mind the rules of negative numbers as well. And we also have to remember the rules of, addition of fractions. Alright. Explain again. Which part, bacha? Which part, Harika? This one? You want me to explain this one again? Alright. So here the number is minus 11 by 3. Hai na? Now you have to check between which two integers is it lying. We divided and we checked that it lies between minus 3 and minus 4. Right? So you have minus 2 here, minus 3 and minus 4. Now, since the denominator is 3, you divide the number line between each of these two numbers into 3 equal parts. Okay, because the denominator is 3, I am dividing the number line between each of the two integers into 3 equal parts. And then the numerator will give you the position of the point from 0. So this is the first point, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th. This is the 11th point from 0. So this is going to be minus 11 by 3. Alright, the 11th point from 0, minus 11 by 3. That is why we divide minus 1 and 0, minus 2 and minus 1 also into 3 parts, so that we can count those 11 numbers. Alright, chal. Talking about addition of addition of rational numbers, you have to remember addition of integers and fractions. The rules that we have learnt in these two is what we are going to apply on rational numbers. How? Now let's have a look at this one here. Minus 7 by 5 plus minus 2 by 3. Now the first thing you have to do is open up the brackets, right? So you have minus 7 by 5 minus 2 by 3. This is one way to go about it. Or what you can do is, without opening the brackets, you can take the LCM. So now what is the LCM? How do you take the LCM? Let's look at the denominators here. 5 and 3. So you have to take the LCM of the denominators 5 and 3, which is equal to 15. So you have to somehow make the denominators as 15. So you multiply with 3, you multiply with 3 here also. So 3 into 5 is 15. We have made it 15 here, right? That's our aim. So you have to make the denominators the same. So you have minus 21 by 15 plus minus 10 by 15. As you can see, what did we do? We had unlike rational numbers where the denominators were different, and then we took LCM of the denominators and converted them into like rational numbers where they have the same denominator. How do we choose that? That is nothing but the LCM. Alright, and now it becomes easy. Open up the bracket. So you have minus 21 by 15 plus of minus 10 by 15. That's why I told you we have to remember the rules of integers and also fractions, because we have used fractional form here where you take the LCM, convert it to like fractions and then add. And then here we have to use the rules of integers. So the denominator is the same. So it is 15 here. Alright. So minus 21 minus 10. Now both of them are negative. Minus 21 minus 10. Both of them are negative. Both of them have the same sign. So what do? We add them because they have the same sign. So here you will have 31. But since both of them are negative, the answer will also be negative. So that's how you end up with minus 31 by 15. Alright. I am already attending Bhanzu sessions. I love the sessions as they teach easy. Yes, Jayasurya. Awesome. I'm so glad that you're having fun in our Bhanzu classes. Guys, if any of you want to try out our Bhanzu classes, we have a free demo for all of you. All you have to do, all you YouTube subscribers here. So all you have to do is there's a link in the description box. Click on that, enroll, write your name, your mail ID and all. We will reach back to you with a date where you can take up a free demo of topic of your choice. Alright? So do not forget to do that. And then comes subtraction. The funda is the same. It's going to be the same thing here. It's just that please remember that you have to remember the rules of integers and you have to remember the rules of fractions. So 5 by 7 minus 3 by 8. Now you can do plus minus, this confusion you can do, or the easier one I would say 5 by 7 minus 3 by 8. So just take the LCM. The LCM is 56. Hai na? So how do you convert this to 56? Now 1 minute. How do you convert this to 56 here? Where is my pen? So here you multiply it with 8. So here also I'm going to multiply it with 8. 8 5s are 40. Keep the negative sign as it is. Now you multiply this with 7. You also multiply this with 7. So you have 21. So 40 minus 21 will give you 19 by 56, and that is it. Don't create confusion with doing plus minus. If you don't understand this, it's okay. You just have to go with this. Alright. Demo is not coming. Try copy pasting the entire link in a separate channel, separate Chrome tab. Maybe you can do that because it's working for me. I checked. It's working for me. Okay. Now talking about multiplication. Just like how we have multiplied fractions, we're going to do the same thing to our rational numbers, but keep in mind the negative integers. We're going to solve a question on that, don't worry. And just like how we do our division by keeping the first fraction as it is, reciprocating the second one and changing the division symbol to multiplication symbol. I call this method as KCF. KFC, you know. Now this is KCF. What does that mean? It's keep, change, flip. Now what do I mean by that? Keep the first rational number as it is. Change the division sign to multiplication sign. Flip is nothing but reciprocate. Matlab, if you have a fraction A by B, it will become B by A. That is flipping. So KCF rule. Keep the first rational number as it is. Change your division symbol to multiplication symbol and reciprocate the second rational number. Let's solve a question here. So now here multiplication. You have minus 3 by 16 multiplied with minus 4 by 9. So what do? We're going to multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. But as you can see, there are few things that you can cancel out in the numerator and denominator. 3 into minus 1, 3 into 3. 4 into minus 1, 4 into 4. So what is that you have here? Minus 1 into minus 1 will give you plus 1. Minus into minus is plus. 4 into 3 will give you 12. So the answer is 1 by 12. Alright, your next question is on your screens. Now we have to somehow divide them. So what is that we are going to apply? The KCF rule. Keep the first rational number as it is. Change your division symbol to multiplication symbol and flip your second rational number. So minus 48 by 49 will become 49 by minus 48. Alright, then what will we do? Multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. So sorry, it's 8. Alright, and then what do? We again cancel out 7 ones, 7 sevens, 12 ones, 12 minus 2. Alright, oh I'm so sorry, 4 minus 4. So what is that we have? We have 7 by minus 4, which we are going to write in standard form. So it's going to become minus 7 by 4. It's not verifying number. Harika, try verifying the mail ID once. And Jaya, Omar, all of you have given a great answer. Very well done. Jaya, 7 by minus 4, write it as minus 7 by 4. Alright. Is this because of Bhanzu's method? Oh, you've done that faster because of Bhanzu's method. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. The next session on rational numbers, we are going to learn about the properties, closure, commutative, associative, and many more. So do not forget to like this video, share this video with all your friends, call them in, and you can have a lot of fun here on our Bhanzu classes, and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Please do not forget that. I am fast because of Bhanzu method. That is amazing, Jaya Surya. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. Alright. Thank you so much, guys. You people were lovely. And I'm going to see you again tomorrow every day at 6 p.m. I'm going to go live with different grades. And for tomorrow, we have grade 7. So call in all your juniors or your friends, your cousins, your relatives, whoever is in grade 7th, 6th or 8th. Tell them about this channel and make sure that they are also part of our Bhanzu family. Alright. When was 10th class? Very soon. 9th and 10th will come very soon. Okay. Yes, Omar, we're going to learn all of that. Closure property and all of that we're going to learn in our next class. Alright. So I'm going to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye and take care. Keep smiling. This